Start of a new quarter, start of a new month. We'll have to see how things go in store. It's certainly a quarter that we had in Q1 that no one's going to forget in a hurry. We have seen some information. Trump's disclosed that he's looking at an infrastructure plan. The devil will be firmly in the detail there. We need to see a bit more. We saw a slightly better than expected consumer confidence number, Chicago PMI number out of the US, but I'm not sure if anyone's really too concerned about the data right now. It's about what the future will look like and whether we get the snapback between Q2 and Q3 at the moment. But let's go to the boards and let's see how things have settled and set the scene for Asia here.
Let's have a look at this chart of the S&P, because we closed down 1.6% on the session. Volume's in line with the 30-day average, but we're still holding above the 5 and 10-day exponential moving average. So it's pretty hard to be, outright short on this market in this environment. But we have failed once again at this 38.2% retracement in both cash and also the futures as well. So that's one that's getting attention. I think, if you do get a break on a closing basis through there, you will get a bit of active looking to chase this market, a bit of FOMO kicking in. So that sets up very interesting. Let's have a look at how else we've fared across some of these other markets in equity markets. Russell outperforming down 0.5%. You've got the S&P, as I say, 1.6% lower. You've got the Dow 1.8% lower on the session. In terms of futures markets, European markets were up a little bit there. But in terms of futures markets, you've got the SPY up 1.4%. You've got the Nikkei futures down 2.3%, and a bit of a messy picture. But I think probably the best way to look at this is look at the SPY here, the orange line, where we closed the ASX 200 cash session, which of course had that big 6.7% reversal from the high into the low. We're actually trading about 2% higher from where the cash market closed, the futures closed. So I'd expect the ASX to open quite nicely on the front foot after a big underperformance yesterday. Look at where the Nikkei closed the cash session and look at where futures are now. A little bit lower in there, so I'd expect the Nikkei to open on the back foot there. Hong Kong and China are a bit mixed in that capacity as well. Have a look at gold. Gold stocks should get hit pretty badly in Australia today. We've got gold prices in the futures down 3.2%. You've got the spot 2.8% lower in that capacity. Interesting when you see what's going on in break-evens, down a couple of basis points. So inflation expectations down. And then you've got real yields as well down. So it's quite surprising to see gold closing out the quarter so weak there as well.